Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfyre Gaming. I am Sir Joseph, and we are, boy, I forgot the episode number. I think it's 25 is what we're on. Could be 26, one of those two. Anyways, um, we just finished fighting off this drow ambush. As you can see, we took a bit of damage here. I want to give a shout out and a thank you to Wizard AZ or Wizard As. I'm not sure exactly how it's supposed to be pronounced, but thank you anyways. He pointed out to me that the M does not stand for mutant, as I didn't think it did, but it means that we can increase our mythic path up. So let's go ahead and work on that here real quick. Mythic hero, ooh, angel, demon, oh, can't click on those. So, and then there's a bunch of them that are locked. So I'm guessing we're just going to start as a mythic hero, and then we can pick one of these as we go down. Let's see. First rank of mythic progression. They need to select their ascension ability. This ability is usually closely tied to the source of the character's mythic power, but does not determine the character's choice of a fact later. So we have a bit of fun. The Abyss, which looks very demony. Close to Heaven, which looks very angel-y. Dance of Macabre, very undeady. We obviously wouldn't choose that one. Force of Reality. Freedom. Well, you know, we've kind of been doing the whole heaven thing the whole time, so let's just go ahead and go the whole heaven route here. Let's see. Unleash a ray of heavenly light targeting an ally or a foe within 50 feet as a ranged touch attack. The ray heals allies 4d6 plus 2d6 per mythic rank points of damage, or deals excuse me, or deals the same amount of damage to enemies. Let's see, those characters can use this ability 3 times per day, plus 1 extra time for each mythic rank beyond the first. Well, that's pretty awesome. Who doesn't like heals? All right. All right. Close to heaven. Heaven's breath. We pick it again. And we get a mythic ability. Abundant casting. Number of spells you can cast per day. Hey, considering we can cast none, that is amazing. So we're going to skip that one. Your attacks are now less affected by luck. You don't automatically miss when you roll a 1. That's kind of cool. Arc Mage Armor. You are a master of the Mage Armor spell. Whenever you cast Mage Armor on yourself, it gives you additional armor bonus. Okay. Damage to that energy type can no longer be prevented or resisted. Well, no, we don't have that. Creature summoned by you, we don't do that. The standard action, you can enter a state of battle meditation. While in this state, you are unable to move, lose your dexterity bonus to AC, and count as being staggered. All allies in 30 feet gain a morale bonus to attack and damage and saving throws. I mean, that's kind of cool, other than the fact that you can't move. Best jokes, hideous laughter, boundless healing. Your healing is no longer affected by common limitations. We don't cast Q. We don't cast cures. Wounds you inflict with your natural attacks are anything but natural. Your natural attacks now ignore damage reduction. It's not much. Cleaving shot. Each time you deal critical damage with your weapon attack or reduce an enemy to 0 hit points, you deal your weapon damage to all other. Oh, that one sounds kind of cool. Keep that one in mind. Dimensional Retribution. Until link with enemy spellcasters that lets you move instantly to them. Holy smokes. Every time you are targeted by an enemy spell, you gain the ability to teleport to the caster as a move action for the next 2 rounds. That has got to be really good. Distracting shots, ranged weapons, we don't use a lot of those. Use your abilities or your domains as a swift. Nope, we don't need that. Elemental barrage. Emergency help. 3 times per day as a move action, you can teleport to an ally who has less than 30 hit points. Your first healing spell, enduring spells, and forced vigor. Every time you damage an yeah, no. Ranged weapons, Inspirational Leader. Your allies within 50 feet of you gain a bonus equal to half your mythic rank plus 1 of their initiative, saving throw, and concentrations. That's not too bad. Last stand, once per day. When your hit points drop low, you become unkillable. For 2 rounds, you're immune to damage, okay? Every time you hit a target in melee combat, you leave a mark on it. Any ally, okay. Magic nullification. Activate this ability. You gain magic immunity. Can't read, obviously. Master Shapeshift, Mythic Charge. Powerful Shadows. Ranged weapons, Rapture Restraints. Gain a bonus to your attack roll with ranged weapons. So let's see, that's ranged again. Thundering Blows. Once per round, when your melee attack misses a target, you deal sonic damage to all enemies within 10 feet. Every turn, as long as you make at least 1 melee attack, you gain a stacking +2 modifier up to +10. At any time you would become paralyzed, you become staggered instead. You know, a lot of those are pretty cool. But this one, to be able to teleport to a spellcaster, is amazing. Now when they are all like, woo, cast spells on you, we can be like, yeah, take this, eat hot steel, you spellcaster. Alright, let's look at Sheila. It's not Sheila. Sheila, maybe? I don't know. Ever ready. Alright, bonus attack rolls and opportunity attacks. Okay, that sounds good. Abundant Key. Increase your peak pool. That sounds good for you. I need to remember to use his key. I'm sure he's got some really cool stuff. Abundant Spellcasting. We don't spellcast too much with him, but hey, sure, let's go ahead and take it. Abundant Spellcasting for her too. That's a good thing for her especially. Mr. Cleric, what did they get? Domain Zealot. Use the abilities of your domain as a swift action. That's pretty cool. Oh, no mythic path for our this guy here, Blue.
The world has suffered enough.
Throw a couple heals out here. Oh, Nino's way over there. And then let's gather everybody together.
My will is resolute.
Do a positive energy burst. Alright. Now, for everybody's favorite time, looting! Well, those are all just regular old boring daggers. There we go. A magical cold iron master. Oh, it's masterwork. Cold iron masterwork is pretty nice. Masterwork. All right, let's take a look at our inventory real quick. Let's go to Lamb. What are you running with, Lamb? Entrapping bow. Well, I think we're going to keep that over that cold iron one, but it's still nice to have that cold iron one.
What's that?
That's way out. Let's go back down here real quick. Get this loot. Oh, nice money. Regular mace, we don't want that. A beetle and amber.
Let us be off.
Alright. So check out this corner. Maybe we can get some more cool stuff. Or not. Alright. Alright. Camp time. Another one of those bows. And a bunch of daggers. Another cold iron composite bow. Masterwork light bow. Buckler and a rapier. Alright. Come on, mouse. Diamond dust and some other loot. I used to think that was diamond dust. Bunch of loots. Bunch more loot. Bunch more loot. All right. Let's blow this joint. We have ravaged some drow assassins. I mean, they did do a pretty good number on us, but we did a better number on them. All right, let's go ahead and leave. Got some demon armies up here. Might want to move our armies around a little bit here soon. Let's go to this Nightingale Grove. Check this guy out here. Well, not a bad size map. Nothing too terribly big, but not teeny weeny either. Get your hands off that! It's mine! Yours? Well, watch me. Wait, someone's here! Run! Nobody's running. Draw your weapons, you cowards, and fight. Oh, draw your weapons and fight, you cowards, or I'll cut you down myself.
No time for debates.
And then he goes invisible. All right. Sela. Well, I wasn't healed near as much as I thought we were. One thing I gotta do is prep those spell slots up. Let's see here. Let's do a little bit of cat's grace here.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
We'll go over here and help out. Good job, Blue.
Begone, fiend!
Cover me, all right?
Charge! Why can't we charge? Oh, come on. I hate that charging is supposed to be really cool and awesome.
Into the fray!
Generally doesn't turn out to be that way. That was not as good as I thought it was going to be.
Forwards!
This is not my time yet.
Ow. Well, bugger, leave land alone.
Quadritium Durinos.
Yes.
Good hit.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
No glory without me!
You won't survive me.
We won't falter!
Wait, no. Go away, go away. Finish what you're doing. Ah. Fine, do it this way then.
Quadritium Durinos.
I'll remove this obstacle. The light take you!
Endure this!
There we go. Well, we got beat up again.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
Throw out some of these. There we go. All right, an eyeball. Moss pottage. Ooh. Recipe. Light hammer. Momentum. Light Hanter. Light Hanter. Some days, English speaking is all difficult. Yep, new recipe. +1 chain shirt. Blood clarity. Masterwork. Alchemist fire. And a regular breastplate. Alright. Let's go look at our inventory. First, we're going to copy that. Put that over there. Alright. +1 light hammer. It's +2. Confirms a critical hit with all of its members of the party are affected by a haste. Wow, that's kind of cool. +1 chain shirt. You got scale on. That's probably not going to be. Why am I wearing scale? Oh, I'm not wearing scale. That's Soziel. Woo! Okay, here we go. Yes, that's better for me. That's going to be better for her, the band male, I'm assuming. Yep. Land can't use it. Can't use it. So, armor 5, -1 armor check. So definitely better. Alright. So you get the chain. What's this do here? Whenever the bearer of this cloak, or whenever the wearer of this cloak of resistance +2 lands a killing blow, they gain immunity to mind-affecting conditions for 3 rounds. That's kind of cool. We got on cloak-wise. We just have a +2, regular old +2. So, yep, let's upgrade. And we'll upgrade there. And you're usually up front, so you'll get that one. All right. Nice potion. What's that? Hematite. All right. More loots. More loots. Masterwork crossbow. Don't need the armor. Take all that.
Let's move.
More stuff. Masterwork dagger. +1 chain shirt. And a +1 cloak of resistance. So let's go ahead and get our cleric, a cloak of resistance. Nobody can use the chain shirt. Letter to a noble crusader. I hope this letter finds you in good... this is a long letter. Okay, I'm not going to read the whole letter. This thing is really long. I'll just kind of stop here. If you guys want to read it, I don't want to take up too much of your time reading this long honking letter. So you guys can pause it or something along the way if you really want to know what it said. Alright, let's see if there's anything else in this map. We got an exit over here. Nothing over there.
Follow me.
Looks like that was it. All right. Rid the world of some bandits. Exit on out. Keep doing some exploring. We can go this way. Let's go this way. Spot a traveling merchant. Do you wish to meet with them? Sure. I like merchants. Well, it's not the flaming skeleton guy from the first game.
March on.
Oh, it is a skeleton. It is that guy. Cool. The skeleton is walking across the wastes. He moves with pep in his step, humming a tune. His skull bobs in chorus with the humming, making the coins inside his head clink rhythmically. Next to him, nightmarish horse of flame and shadow draw a cart loaded with valuable-looking items. Upon seeing you, the skeleton offers a dramatic and hearty wave. Good evening to you there! Or is this what days look like in your world wound? Can't really tell, but no matter. Be it day or night, the skeletal salesman always has the best deals you can find anywhere. He proudly sweeps his bony hand over the goods in his cart. Ah, you're in luck meeting me today. I've got a special offer, a free skull for every half-orc customer. I could use a free scroll. Here you go. I chose this myself. Half-orcs are famous for not sparing themselves in battle and dropping from exhaustion. Please take care of your health. Scroll of Breath of Life. Tell me about yourself. I'm a simple man. I keep no secrets. You can see right through me. The skeleton laughs as he knocks his empty rib cage for emphasis. What would you like to know? I like his jokes. How did you become or what you are? Oh, now that's a story and a half. Listen well and don't repeat my mistakes, or you won't be able to live with yourself. Get it? All right, moving on. Once I was just like you, exploring all sorts of ruins and filling my pockets with riches, until I stumbled into a Draco Lich's lair. That's one scary beast, let me tell you. A Lich and a dragon. He would have eaten me whole had I not suggested a deal. I would sell off all the blades and armor left from previous adventurers. Surely he didn't have much use for that equipment, but he could earn a tidy sum of gold. Surprisingly, he agreed, but that didn't save my life. Instead, he just turned me into a walking pile of bones. And what do you know? That was just the beginning of my troubles. For a long time, I wandered the river kingdoms, peddling wares until I met one devious scoundrel. At first glance, he looked decent enough, decked out in armor, clearly a paladin. He asked me where my master's lair was. Obviously, he wasn't the first to take interest. But the Draco Lich was no slouch. He put an enchantment on me, so I couldn't even remember the lair's location. However, the knight turned out to be quite the wizard, too. I'm no expert in magic, but basically, he offered to perform a ritual that would reveal the location of my master's lair. Then he and his pals would kill the Draco Lich and give me my freedom. Plus, half the horde. Sounds like a sweet deal, huh? So I agreed, like a fool. He showed me the contract, and it seemed all right to me, so I just signed it right then and there. We conducted the ritual, and the knight found out where my master was hiding by looking at some astral tracks or whatnot. Long story short, they killed the Draco Lich. The knight offered me my half of the treasure as promised, and then, as per terms of our contract, he deemed payment for the ritual's components for my freedom, and then there were taxes, excise fees, and fines. Before I knew it, I had to give him all my loot and still couldn't even cover my debt. And so he offered me a way of repaying it by working as before for his master this time. Thus, I'm still traveling, peddling, and all that, until I earn every last coin I owe him. And you know what? To pay off that kind of sum, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to keep working for him until Gorotus brings the end times. Now that's a story, isn't it? Someday I might even write a tragic play about myself. I'll call it Undeath of a Salesman. As for the moral, with a professional air, the skeleton holds up one white finger. The moral of my story is this: watch what you sign. That lesson is free. For the rest of what's in this fine cart, you'll have to pay gold. Who is your new master? Did I tell you the knight looked like a paladin? Well, he wasn't anything of the sort. On the contrary, he was a servant of Mammon, the arch-devil of avarice. The skeleton slightly opens his mouth to reveal a single azure coin among the gold. The coin is stamped with a disdainful visage of the devil. That's the one he sold to me, guts and all. Although by then, I had no guts, really. Now at least, if somebody asks me where my master's lair is, I can honestly say, Erebus, the third layer of hell. Palace of the Royal Treasurer. Entrance by appointment only. I like this guy. Do you want me to try to free you from this curse? No thanks. The skeleton waves away with both hands. Been there, done that. Only made things worse. I've had enough help. Thank you. I'll make do. Do you trade with everyone? Crusaders and demons worshippers alike? You bet. What do I care about which side of yous is winning anyways? Both are buying my wares. Business is booming. Everybody needs a weapon and good set of armor. You sell one thing, the next day they bring it back all ragged and full of holes, looking for a replacement. Sure, this war will probably end one day. Maybe the Crusaders will finally patch up that abyssal hole. Or maybe this whole region will fall through it. That's when I'll pack up and go elsewhere. Glorian is a big place. I can always find new customers. And we don't have the Lich mythic past, so we're not going to worry about that. Thank you for your answers. You're very welcome. Talking is easier than dragging a cart. I can wag my tongue all day for free, even though I don't have one. What do you sell? Oh, I have the widest choice of merchandise. Right now, I've got a fine selection of magicianal, mystical spell thingies. Even everything a wizard could want. By the way, could you advise me what would sell best in these parts now? I have a choice of exotic wares from faraway lands. Then there is the personal protection equipment and a whole arsenal of for a hunter. Let's take a look here. Just keep selling what you're selling now. Thanks for the advice. Let's take a look. What do you got? The skeleton joyfully rattles the coins in his skull. Here, take a look. Pick anything you like. Buy all of it. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, 16,000. I spent most of my money on troops. Shot quarterstaff. The heck is this thing? It's a light armor. That's weird looking stuff. Natural armor, 8 grand. Can't afford that. Cloak, nope. +2 charisma, intelligence, intellect. Oh, we got potions of healing. Probably where we're gonna go. What's our bolster meta magic rod? Okay, let's go to the potions here. Let's buy all those and all of those. And let's put these guys back. Deal. All right. Now we're poor.
Onwards.
Like the skeleton merchant. He's funny. He's got good jokes. All right, let's rest. Ooh, the missile corruption is going to go up huge. All right.
Scoot over. I want my scaly side facing the fire. My lizard side always gets colder than my warm-blooded side. Go figure.
All right. We lessened that some. It's kind of rough, but we lessened it some. Lower the camp. No incident. Looks like we failed that again. All right. Let's go back to our armies now that we've rested. So we got 93 footmen and 7 rangers. What we got here? Bunch of archers and footmen. All right. These are the guys we bought. Ooh, that's a big demon army. Let's just go ahead and get everybody there. Let's see. Think we take those flies? I think we take those flies. I mean, I'd like to have... All right, we got as far as we can go with that army. What's in this army? Some archers and some soldiers. We can kind of outnumber them all. Crossbow of Judgment. What do we get out of this here? We're going to go here anyways. 5 energy points. Okay. Let's go take this demon army out. So we're going to set trap there. Then we're going to shoot these guys. Oh, I just killed one of us. Almost got him. Go ahead and heal ourselves. Dead army. Lost one guy, but we got him back. Oh, hey, it looks like we leveled up our general. Crusade morale. The morale stat reflects the general mood of the Crusaders. Positive morale increases resource income and the number of troops available for recruitment, while negative morale decreases these numbers. Morale changes depend on the morale banners. While special conditions are met, the banners remain green and increase morale by 1 per day. If special conditions are not met, the banners turn yellow for 3 days, but still increase for 1 per day. Then the banners turn red and decrease morale by 3 per day. Your army is currently carrying 2 banners. The banner of victory stays green while you defeat demon armies. Each victory over demon army adds 4 days to the time the banner victory stays green. The banner of the march on Dresden remains green while you defeat demon armies on the road to Dresden. Each victory over demon army on the road to Dresden adds 10 days to the time the banner of the March of Dresden stays green. Each unit has its own combat morale, the starting value of which depends on the Crusade morale. Various combat effects and spells can change combat morale until the end of the battle. Positive combat morale grants the unit a chance to perform another action in the same turn, while units with negative combat morale have a chance to panic and lose their actions and even flee. Undead units will use some others, or as well as some others do not have combat morale and thus are not affected. Alright. Alright, found 5 energy points. Alright, so we have defensive training and weakening. We get to choose. Oh, we get cure wounds. That's nice. So stone throw. Explosive trap. Flare. The siege ability. Let's see, power. Power times power plus 5. Power times power plus 5. Times 2d10. Holy smokes. And that's a siege ability. Ice bomb. Power times power plus 5. D4 cold damage. -1 penalty to speed for 1 round. This is a siege ability. Oh, let's take explosive trap. Now that's a tougher army. That's probably an army we don't want to mess with just yet. So there's Dresden right there. We want to keep moving with these guys, or just kind of hang out for a day? This demon army looks nasty. It's a level 4 demon army. It's tougher than we are. Oh, there's a demon army here. Oh yeah, that's the 27 gargoyles. Demon fortification. I wonder if we want to go there. Energy points, magical ingredients, favor of deities, and other magical resources at the... Okay. Material... We're low on finance points. Don't have any logistics. 48 movement points. No, 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 no. We don't want to do that. Oh, yeah, that's the... Excuse me. My apologies. Give me a cough drop here. All right. Back to the gang. Let me go exploring this way. Let's go exploring this way. Enemies, fight! Baphomet cultist.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
You're up, Lamb.
Make every strike
Do
count!
not fear! Do not waver!
All right. There's obviously more of them. Oh, I was going to do spell slots. Dang it. I forgot to do that. We're going to have to do that after this battle. If you were here, I would say, hey, remind me to do my spell slots after this battle, but, you know, none of you are here, so that won't help. Out there somewhere. Cultist Slayer.
Strike with all your might!
Into the
tough.
fray! Ah!
Mind over muscle.
Fall!
There he is.
Distract them for me.
He's like a
We can do
cultist
it!
pirate. Can we charge? We can charge finally!
You should have listened to reason.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
Alright, what do we got here? Masterwork Cloakries, healing, a scroll, Masterwork Glaive.
Let us be off.
And I got anything? Oh, we got over here. Scrolls. Masterwork Dagger. Alright,
Let's move.
let's blow this popsicle stand. Oh, alright, that's the end of that road. Unit of mercenaries serving Horgus Gwyrm has reached the troops with a chest full of gold coins and a message from Horgus to score more victories. Shield bears. Oh, wow. These guys are tough. Gotta get you guys to the front line. Skater Army 3. Head out. You know, I think we'll just kind of keep it the way it is there. All right. Back to the party. Let's go this way. Moondance Meadow. Oh. Heretics are fatigued. Close. Let's head to camp. Rest at camp. Since we're right there. Someone on the road. Since we're right there, we should get into camp. Rest in camp, because that'll help lower the bad stuff. The corruption level. Commander, we caught a suspicious lad on the road. He says he's an ally, and he's desperate to talk to you. Who knows who he really is? The young man before you is trembling from his wounds and exhaustion. His boots are in tatters, and if he had any weapons or armor, he shed them along the way. His clothes are torn, and his hair is wet, like he recently swam across a river. Blood oozes from the wounds on his chest and shoulders, and his skin is cracked and inflamed with the acrid water of the world wound. Commander, the man breathes heavily, and the words emerge as a whisper from his dry throat. My squad, ambushed, beyond the river. Help! Give our guest some water and something for his wounds. The knight's wounds heal with the help of a magic potion. Taking a gulp of water, he catches his breath, snaps to attention, and begins again. Yakir Ankali, Hell Knight of the Order of the Godclaw, under the command of Paralictor Regil Derenge. Our squad is under attack by demons far surpassing our number. Without our assistance, we are lost. Hell Knights? They've supported the Crusades more than once in our battle against the demons. Despite their, Irabeth cringes, questionable reputation, we cannot abandon our allies in trouble. If they really are our allies, then of course, it's just... Anivia looks Yakir over closely from head to toe. I kind of think this isn't a knight at all. A real Hell Knight would be skinned alive for losing his infamous black armor. What we see here is a stranger without rank and insignia who wants us to march to God knows where. Kind of smells like a trap to me. Yakir, who is attacking you, and why can't you handle them on your own? Large creatures that attack from the air. Some are fighters, others are, at a guess, clerics with dangerous divine magic. They looked like stone come to life. I am almost certain they are gargoyles. They fell upon us from the sky while we were setting up camp and at our most vulnerable. And they caught our forces at partial strength. The Paralictor had dispatched some of our troops as scouting teams. The flying beasts didn't fight us, they just fell on us from the sky, grabbed our fighters, and either took them somewhere or threw them to their deaths. We were unprepared for that. Where's your squad now? Not far from here, beyond the river. It's not far for a single fighter who abandoned his armor and weapons, but we can't get across the river so easily. We'll have to take a detour. Even if we save anyone, it will seriously delay our offensive on Dresden and will give the enemy a chance to prepare. Give me one reason why we should help you. Yakir looks at you amazed. The Hell Knights are the formal allies of the Crusaders. After a pause, he adds, I cannot make promises on behalf of my commander, but under the circumstances, you must be able to convince our Paralictor to join your army. Hell Knights in our army? That's just what we need. What do my companions think? Your companions look at their guests suspiciously. Hell Knights, with allies like these, we've no need for enemies. If it suited them, they would abandon us to the demons without a second thought. But we're not like them, are they? Are we? We have to save them. Looks like a trap to me, but even if he isn't lying, Dresden is our goal. If our offensive is delayed, we won't get another chance to retake the city. The Hell Knights are heartless executioners. Saving people from the claws of demons is a good cause in itself, but these people are doing everything they can to become just like the devils. Shilin, forgive me, but I fear we should leave the Hell Knights to their fate and continue our offensive on Dresden. Do you recall Prelate Herlune? Well, picture an entire army of soldiers just like him. Do we need allies like that? If they die, I shan't shed a tear. We should help them, but only if they join our forces in return. We could use some fresh blood. Hell Knights? No, not for all the gold in the world. Don't you know what kind of people they are? One minute you're just going about your business, the next you're locked in stocks and there's a butcher in black armor standing in front of you. I don't know who these knights are, but if there are people suffering out there, then of course we have to help. It's what we came here to do, isn't it? The crow on her shoulder croaks remorsefully, supporting her words. Huh? What? Nino blinks a few times, baffled. This question has no scientific significance. What's interesting is how the water in the river poisoned by the world womb would affect this boy. With your permission, I'd like to examine him, or his corpse, in a few days' time. Let's help him out. We don't want people to get wiped out. We'll take the risk and try to help them. Thank you, Commander. Our forces are here. The knight points at the location on your map. The situation is critical. Please send your reinforcements as soon as possible. I'll go ahead and meet you there. All right. So, before we do anything, let's go to our inventory. See who could use some of these things. Let's see, he could use this, but that breastplate's better. She can't use any of that. Oh, yep, she's wearing better stuff. All right. It looks like the stuff we gathered is just going to be sailing fodder. Let's go ahead and level these guys up while we're at it. Going to go 6th level Oracle. That looks good. Those look good. Prayer. Let's see what mythic they want him to take. Boundless Healing. That sounds pretty good. All right, Ember. Stigmatized Witch. Oh, that all looks right. Protective Luck. That sounds pretty cool. Heroism. Let's see what mythic they want to give Ember. Abundant Element Fire. Okay. Let's level up Shaman, Spirit Hunter. And what mythic do they want to give her? Abundant spellcasting. Alright. So now we want to go to the spell book. Alright, so he just gets the spells that come his way, as does she. Here we go. Lots of spells now. Ooh, Call Lightning. Call Lightning was kind of cool. We definitely want Roof Blindness, because that's a good thing. Resist Energy Communal. Let's take a second one of those. Let's see here. Take another one of those. Take a Delay Poison. Let's go ahead and summon some monsters. Some lesser restorations. That seems to be a very helpful thing to have. Let's take a Scare. Scare always seems to come in handy. And it never hurts to have more heals. Alright. Take Aid. There. Hold Person. Fireball. Haste. Haste and Fireball. Another Mirror Image. Stonecaw just beats everybody up. And some Acid Arrows. Gonna be a little more liberal with spells now. That'll be nice. Let's do Enlarge Person. Mage Armor. And another Snowball. Because sometimes Magic Missile don't help. A couple Hideous Laughters. I gotta remember he's a spellcaster, but he does good damage with stabbies, so I tend to forget. Another Magic Armor, because I keep forgetting that as well. Burning Hands, just in case, and another Magic Missile. And no spells for blue. Alright. Take a rest in camp. Thinking about cultists hiding amongst the town folks has put me on edge. I don't want to suspect every person I meet. I understand. Sometimes you just want to trust people without constantly second-guessing everyone. A life without trust is no life worthy of the name. All right. We took our rest, and we are at that. Actually, we're over that magical hour mark. So let's go ahead and call it here. Again, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I appreciate all that stuff. As always, I've been Sir Joseph. You guys have been awesome. Do me a favor, stay safe out there as always, and I'll talk to you later.